Awards is Midas investor. Now, any startup ecosystem requires the investors, investor groups. One of the challenges Kerala had is that we didn't have enough number of investors or angel networks or angel groups to support the startup ecosystem. For the last few years, one of the gentlemen who is present here and will be awarded has actually played a very, very important role to develop. Not only that he himself have invested in several successful startups, but also supported, motivated others to invest in the startups. Created one of the well-performing angel network, perhaps the second or third in the state, called Malabar Angels. Let me proudly announce the award for Midas Investor to Mr. Shilen Sagunan, Chairman, Malabar Innovation and Entrepreneurship Zone, and Malabar Angels. Support the startup ecosystem.
Ji, Anil, Madam, yeah, and I forgot your name. yeah, Jose, and all the other the winners. So first of all, thank you for the award. So what was been going on is that my background is that I was with ISRO for around 10 years, and then afterwards I was in US, and I was in the product development of a US media analytics company, and then I came back to India. I did a so-called startup. At that time the startup name was not so synonymous as what we have now. So became an entrepreneur, and we started a media analytics company called Arbitron India, which got acquired by Nielsen in 2013. And then afterwards I got into the startup arena. A few things, so one of the things which we felt maybe in the 2000s, mid of 2000, was that there were a lot of so-called technology entrepreneurs, but one of the main challenges was getting funding, and that was one of the main challenges what we found. And as a result of that, because there were no local funding in Kerala, and people had to go to the so-called metros like Bangalore or Mumbai to present the case, and they were not aware of all the idiosyncrasies involved in how to get a fund, because there are so much idiosyncrasies and the languages and formats, pitch decks, and all sort of nonsense, which is required to convince a potential investor. And as a result of that, many of the startups withered away. So that was the background. So what we were thinking is that, so unless you create a local investment ecosystem, these things are not sustainable. We have got good people like Anil, who comes here once in a while as a Santa Claus and writes a lot of checks. So that is one part. But so we started the small movement and drew inspiration from people, and because what we thought is that how do you create this? So we told the guys. And again our target was people who has got some additional funding, an additional amount of funds, who can actually. So we were talking about the social cause of doing this, because if you do this thing, then you are creating entrepreneurship, which will lead to the social development of the region. So without much of a thought, we plunged into it, and I'm very happy that one of our investment company has also got an award. That is Pradeep's, and that was one of our first investments. Okay, in that. So we plunged into that, and it was last year, and we have made around 5 investments until now, things are, I would say we are in the second year, and when you look at a startup investment, we are in the valley of death. Okay, so hopefully the hockey stick the stick will go up. Now it is actually going down. So I think hopefully in the next 2-3 years we'll have some success stories, because the success stories are something which will actually get more and more people into the system, and which will provide the impetus for creating an investment ecosystem in the state. Thank you.